Hi everybody, welcome to our video log of Q2 2020. My name is Dan Cunliffe, Managing Director and Co-founder of Pangea. What a weird scenario we find ourselves in 3 months since our last video log, which is around about March. I think we were only just getting to grips with some of the countries around the world talking about COVID as an issue, as a serious issue, and here we are 3 months later, especially in the UK, still in some level of lockdown. Businesses have been heavily hit by the challenges of the global changes we've had. Back in March, when I did the Q1 video log, I spoke a lot about what we can do just before COVID was becoming available and coming to us. And one of those things was really emphasizing on the fact that people are going to need more and more connectivity in many more places. Multi-network, our award-winning unsteered multi-network product, connects to all the networks in the UK and kind of helps quick turnarounds that people need to connect to pop up testing facilities, whether it be needing to work from wherever you are at that particular time. You need to install devices to help monitor people traffic, or in what I've seen a lot of thermal imaging. So we spoke a lot about that, and particularly the rapid deployment product. We changed our model and the model for the partners to actually sell the product to our B2B customers, but actually for home use. So because your home has kind of become your office. I mean, I never thought I'd be doing my video log in my house one day, but here we are. And so being able to offer that change in approach really does support what I believe has created a more kind of flexible way of working, but also a different way of possibly looking at opportunities. Some of the examples of what have happened with us. So some of you may know about the Nightingale hospitals that were set up to treat COVID patients. Pangea and our partner managed to connect the Nightingale hospital in Cardiff in under 24 hours with our service. So they were up and running for the doctors and obviously the staff to be able to access health records. One of my other team members helped a partner to set up multiple testing units, again using our multi-network service on static IP so that they could access relevant and important information within a day, basically, right across the country. And then one of the ones we're probably the most proud of is we worked against probably some of the biggest major players around in the UK, and we are also connecting vulnerable children so that they can have access to online tools, online learning, and the ability to continue with their studies and their education during this difficult time, because as we know, schools have been closed for a very long time. I guess what is kind of next? I believe that we will start to slowly move ourselves back to normality. Take a look at Bernie's post-COVID blog that he wrote. It'll be on the site, and we'll reference it here. Talks a lot about what solutions are actually quite useful for people now going back to work or just coming out of the COVID situation. I'd then also like to give a real sincere support to our partners and anyone who's thinking about being a partner with Pangea. Reach out to me or the account manager or Bernie himself if you want to. We've got some really cool ideas that we've helped people genuinely look at how we can either drive more margin through improving their costs, or maybe just giving them some ideas on what opportunities are out there. A cost audit doesn't cost anything, but it does and will definitely try and help you in a way to try and drive a little bit more margin out of some existing services that we can help with. I must also mention the free-to-use coverage checker to check across all the operators in the UK, so that you can use it just to get an idea of kind of what might be the best option in your area. So do take a look at that. It's on the website. I think, sort of just to close, I do wish everybody well. It's still a very challenging time. The post world is quite hard to predict, but I think what's important is to remain as positive as you can. Work with good partners, work with good people who have your best interest in heart. Work with people that are not selling the same products as you. If you can, work with suppliers that are really focusing on how you deliver your product through them. And also, take a bit of time out to just think about where you're going to be placing your bets over the next 6 months, because it's going to be pretty interesting. Thanks so much for the time, appreciate it. Do get in touch through our social channels, and we'll hopefully speak to you guys next quarter. Thanks very much.